Hi friends, welcome to busyhands.com and welcome to today's lecture. Today's lecture is on establishing writing skills and talent, but today we're going to focus on understanding fiction writing. Like I said earlier in my last video, anyone that can put something down in writing and able to interpret it to the understanding of his audience is a writer. But when it comes to fiction writing, there is a lot more. Anyone can have a good story presentation in mind, but not everyone can sit down to start writing something good. In fiction writing, a lot is put into place. From hyperbole to conceit to metonym and lots more of literary devices and terminologies. The act of fiction writing entails lots of patience and practices. When I mean practices in understanding the use and choice of words. Gathering that story alone is a lot of work and patience. Then understanding and putting it into literary context is another long road of patience and determination. First of all, we talked about the big idea, which is the story in mind. This story usually comes with a mixed feeling. Usually it's a feeling of tension, confusion, and conviction. By the time you have processed all these, you are ready for the step 2. Step 2 is the choice of characters. You will begin to familiarize yourself with your characters. Know that each character must represent something or a symbol. It could be a symbol of love, war, death, anything at all. Character is usually knowing what your character wants. Understanding character is usually knowing what your character wants and where they're headed in your story, meaning the final destination. By the time you have familiarized yourself with the characters, you begin to think of how to begin each character and end each character. Know that each character should end in a cliff. When I mean end in a cliff is, leave your characters in between the main obstacle and in between the final process of the story. Why? Because you should leave unanswered questions in the mind of your readers so that there will be something to look forward to in the next chapter. Also, this is also an avenue for you to introduce new characters to either fix the obstacle or deeds that were done by the existing characters in your book. Okay, and the next part is when these things happen and these things fall into place, we start by introducing new characters to either deal with the obstacle or fix the deeds that were already committed or done by the previous characters. In the process of all these, you're actually creating suspense and thrills in the mind of your reader. This will help your readers yearn for the next chapter and the next chapter and possibly the next edition of your book or story. Finally, all you need to know in becoming a successful fiction writer is to understand your audience. When I mean understand your audience, it's a very important part because you want to have a target audience in mind and know what they want and their expectations. Is it a fantasy novel you're writing about? A crime novel? Or something erotic? Know what appeals to your audience and satisfy their quest. Because being a good reader, most times you have to have something in mind that will actually, bring that rush of satisfaction in the mind of your readers. That will actually make them read your book, your story, and actually look forward to your next edition. So this is the end of today's lecture. I do have a couple of lectures coming up. I would say you can, go through my other videos and, follow the sequence of these lectures. It will help you to clearly understand what you want to do or write about. If you want to go in that fiction writing direction, or you just want to be a general writer, write about everything or anything that appeals to you. So thank you very much for your time and for watching, and I hope you look forward to my next video coming up sometime, hopefully soon. Thank you and have a great day.